What if history had taken a different turn? What if, in the year 732, at the Battle of Tours, the Muslim army had defeated the Franks and the crescent replaced the cross across Europe? Charles Martel falls. The Frankish lines break. Paris, Lyon, and Bordeaux fall under the banner of the Caliphate. From Damascus to London, from Baghdad to Lisbon, one vast empire of faith and learning stretches across continents. Cathedrals become mosques. The call to prayer echoes through the streets of Paris, and London becomes Al-Lundun. The old kingdoms of Christendom vanished, replaced by emirates and caliphates loyal to Damascus. But Europe doesn't collapse. Instead, it transforms emerging Arabic science with Greek philosophy. Mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and architecture flourish centuries ahead of their time. Imagine a Renaissance born not in Florence, but in Cordoba. Arabic calligraphy replaces Latin scrolls. Artists and engineers thrive, and a man named Leonardo ibn da Vinci sketches flying machines beneath the crescent moon. The new Europe divides into emirates, Al-Francia, Al-Britannia, Al-Germania. Each rules under the Caliph, yet grows rich with its own culture and art. Without Christian allies, Byzantium falls early. Constantinople becomes the capital of a united Islamic world, connecting Europe, Africa, and Asia. Trade replaces crusades. Kiev turns south and east. The Rus embrace Islam through commerce, not conquest. Russia joins the great Islamic civilization, its domes rising beside the minarets of Persia. In this world, the scientific revolution begins a century earlier. Scholars in turbans study the stars, build telescopes, and chart the cosmos. Steam engines roar in workshops inscribed with Arabic script. Under green sails, Muslim explorers cross the Atlantic. America is discovered not by Columbus, but by sailors whispering Bismillah. They call the new continent Al-America. Christians and Jews live under Islamic law as demi-taxed, but protected and free to worship. Europe remains diverse, multilingual, and intellectually alive. No Gothic cathedrals rise in this world. Instead, domes, gardens, and mosaics fill the cities. Paris resembles Damascus, the city of light, fountains, and minarets. Universities become madrasas. Knowledge is sacred. Women study alongside men centuries before Europe in our timeline would allow it. By the 18th century, the Industrial Revolution ignites across the Islamic world. Machines powered by oil from Africa reshape economies. Faith and progress coexist not as rivals, but as partners. Arabic, not English, becomes the global language of science, trade, and diplomacy. The Islamic Empire dominates the globe from the Atlantic to the Pacific. It is not Britain that colonizes India, it is Al-Francia that brings its influence eastward, uniting nations under knowledge and faith. The 21st century dawns. Cities like Al-Farabi, once called Paris, and Al-Germania, once Berlin, shine as centers of innovation. Hijabs and skyscrapers coexist. The Quran and quantum physics are taught side by side. A Muslim Europe might have been as advanced as ours, or perhaps even more, but it would be a world built on different ideals, art, and spirit. And yet, everything turned on one moment. One man. One day. Charles Martel. The Battle of Tours. If he had fallen, our entire history would have been rewritten. But what if in another world a Napoleon had won instead?